In the heart of Kyoto, a city steeped in tranquility and tradition, I found myself lost amidst its labyrinthine streets. The cacophony of life echoed around me, yet within my soul, a deafening silence reverberated. My heart pounded like a drum, each beat resonating with the weight of an unanswered question that had been gnawing at me for years. The serene elegance of the city seemed to mock me, its harmony starkly contrasting my inner turmoil. But then, in the midst of this chaos, a beacon of peace emerged, a humble Zen temple nestled between towering cherry blossom trees. I was drawn towards it, as if by an invisible thread, and with every step, the rhythm of life seemed to fade away, replaced by a soothing tranquility. As I crossed the threshold, the world outside dissolved into obscurity. The air was thick with incense, filling my lungs with a calming aroma that seemed to purge my soul of its anguish. The soft whispering of winds through the trees, the gentle drip of water from the roof, and the steady tick-tock of the ancient clock were the only sounds I could hear. I was led to a small, bare room where a single man sat cross-legged on the floor, his eyes closed in meditation. He didn't acknowledge my presence, but his serene demeanor radiated an unspoken wisdom that left me in awe. I felt an overwhelming urge to learn from him, to find the peace he exuded. "I seek enlightenment," I finally managed to utter, my voice barely above a whisper. The man opened his eyes and regarded me with a gentle smile. "You have come to the right place," he said softly. "But first, you must learn to quiet your mind." And so began a journey that would test every fiber of my being. Every day, I was subjected to rigorous physical exercises, challenging mental puzzles, and endless hours of meditation. My body screamed in pain, my mind rebelled against the strain, but each time, the Zen master's voice echoed in my ears, "Quiet your mind." The days blurred into nights, and the nights into days, as I struggled to comprehend the teachings that seemed to defy logic. But with every challenge, every setback, I felt a strange sense of clarity wash over me. The noise of the world outside faded away, replaced by a quiet strength that coursed through my veins. One day, as I sat in meditation, a thought suddenly pierced through the silence: what if there is no enlightenment? It was a question that had haunted me for years, and yet, for the first time, it didn't fill me with despair. Instead, I felt a sudden sense of liberation. In that moment, I realized that my quest for enlightenment was not about finding an answer, but about understanding the question itself. It was about quieting my mind enough to see beyond the chaos and the noise, to find the stillness within myself. And in that stillness, I found peace. I left the temple a changed man, my soul filled with a tranquility that had once seemed impossible. The world outside was still chaotic, but I now carried within me a serenity that could not be shaken. I had learned the Zen mindset, to find peace in the midst of chaos, to quiet my mind and find strength in stillness. And so, I carry this lesson with me always, a beacon of hope amidst the storm. For I have seen the power of the Zen mindset, and I know that it can help us all navigate the turbulent seas of life. It is not about finding enlightenment, but about embracing the journey itself, one quiet breath at a time.